Imagine this: you open your browser, type a few words into Google, and in an instant, millions of results pop up. It feels like the whole internet is right there at your fingertips. But here is the surprising truth. What you can access through a normal search engine, what we call the surface web, is only a tiny fraction of the internet. Some experts estimate it's less than 5%. So where's the rest? Beneath the surface lies a vast, hidden digital world, a place many people find mysterious, secretive, and even dangerous. This is the dark web, but what exactly is it? The easiest way to understand the dark web is to picture the internet as an iceberg. The small tip sticking out of the water is the surface web, everything that search engines like Google can find. Below that, submerged and out of sight, is the deep web. This is a massive part of the internet, holding private databases, your personal emails, cloud storage, bank records, and anything else that needs a password. It's not hidden because it's sinister, it's hidden because it's private. The dark web, however, is a small, deliberately concealed part of this deep web. It's intentionally hidden from normal browsers and can only be accessed with special software like Tor, which stands for the Onion Router. The name Onion is a perfect metaphor. It's all about layers. Tor wraps your connection in multiple layers of encryption and bounces it through several volunteer-run servers around the world. Each server peels back one layer of encryption before passing your data to the next. By the time it reaches its destination, your identity and location are nearly impossible to trace. This makes the dark web a haven for both privacy and secrecy. But that secrecy is a double-edged sword. On one hand, the dark web is a lifeline for people who genuinely need anonymity. Think about journalists protecting their sources, whistleblowers exposing corruption, or activists communicating under oppressive regimes. In fact, major news organizations like the BBC and the New York Times have versions of their sites on the dark web so people in censored countries can access uncensored news. Even intelligence agencies use it to monitor potential threats. But on the other hand, the same anonymity that protects freedom also shelters some of the darker corners of humanity. Within the dark web's hidden marketplaces and encrypted chat rooms, you can find illegal drugs, weapons, stolen data, counterfeit money, and hacking tools. Some of these marketplaces operate just like any e-commerce site, with customer reviews and support systems. The most famous example was Silk Road, a dark web marketplace launched back in 2011. Run by a man named Ross Ulbricht under the alias Dread Pirate Roberts, Silk Road functioned like an underground Amazon, primarily for illegal drugs bought with cryptocurrency like Bitcoin. After a long investigation, the FBI shut it down in 2013 and arrested Ulbricht. But closing one site didn't stop the trade. It just scattered it into smaller, more elusive networks. It's crucial to understand, though, that not everything on the dark web is illegal. In many ways, it's just a tool, one that can be used for good or bad. Privacy advocates argue that technologies like Tor are vital for protecting our civil liberties in an age of constant surveillance. In that sense, the dark web represents a pure form of digital freedom, where things like identity and censorship can fade away. Still, this freedom comes with huge risks. The dark web is completely unregulated, which means scams, viruses, and traps are everywhere. And while just visiting the dark web isn't illegal, engaging with illegal content or transactions definitely is, and the consequences are serious. Perhaps the most unsettling part of the dark web isn't just its existence, but what it reveals about us. It shows that the internet, much like the real world, has both light and shadow. Where some people build communities and share information, others exploit anonymity for harm. It's a mirror reflecting both the best and worst of human nature. In the end, the dark web isn't some mythical, evil place lurking beneath your Wi-Fi signal. It's a complex part of our digital universe that challenges us to think about privacy, freedom, and responsibility. It reminds us that to truly understand the internet, we can't just look at the bright, polished surface. We also have to be aware of the shadows beneath it. Thanks for watching. If you found this interesting, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of technology. See you next time.